If you run a small business alone, your most expensive employee might be you, especially when you spend your day copying information, chasing replies, and renaming files. These jobs feel too small to fix, but together they quietly consume entire afternoons. Here are 5 tasks you should never do manually again, and the simple systems that can take them off your plate without hiring anyone. None of these requires you to hand control of your business to artificial intelligence. The rule is simple: automate the predictable steps, and keep a human in charge of judgment. First, sorting every email yourself. A useful email system does not need to write risky replies on its own. Start with triage. When a message arrives, rules can identify the sender. Look for words such as invoice, booking, or urgent, apply a label, and move attachments into the correct folder. An AI summary can then give you 3 lines: what happened, what is needed, and when it is due. You still decide what to send. The automation only turns an untidy inbox into a short action list. Begin with one category, such as invoices, and run it for a week before adding anything else. Second, chasing unpaid invoices. Build a simple tracker with the customer name, invoice number, amount, due date, and payment status. Once per day, the system checks for invoices that are due soon or overdue. It prepares a polite reminder using the correct details and places it in a review queue. After you approve it, the message is sent and the tracker records the date. That final approval matters. Payment messages affect real customer relationships, so a person should check the tone and the amount. The boring part, remembering every date, is what the system removes. Third, rewriting meeting notes. After a call, put the transcript or your rough notes into one standard process. It extracts decisions, tasks, owners, and deadlines. Those tasks can be added to your task list while a short recap is drafted for the customer. Before anything leaves your business, review the recap. Names, prices, and promises are exactly where automated summaries can make mistakes. The goal is not to remove you from the meeting. It is to stop you spending another half hour turning a useful conversation into admin. Fourth, copying new enquiries between apps. A website form, booking request, or customer email should create one clean lead record automatically. The system can standardize the name and phone number, record where the enquiry came from, and schedule a follow-up. It can also draft a personal acknowledgement using the information the customer submitted. Avoid pretending that a robot is a person, and never promise availability or a price until you have checked it. A fast, honest acknowledgement is useful. A confident but incorrect automatic promise is not. Fifth, rebuilding the same weekly report. Keep your important numbers in one table: enquiries, sales, unpaid invoices, completed jobs, and anything else that actually changes a decision. At the end of the week, the system calculates the totals and drafts a plain English summary of what moved. Ask it to flag unusual changes, but verify the source numbers before acting. A good report should answer 3 questions: what improved, what became worse, and what needs attention next week. If it is full of decorative charts but changes no decision, it is not helping. All 5 systems use the same safe formula. A trigger starts the process. Clear rules organize the information. AI may summarize or draft. A human reviews anything involving money, promises, sensitive data, or a customer relationship. Only then does the final action happen. This is less exciting than telling an AI agent to run your company, but it is far more useful. Reliability beats novelty when the automation touches a real business. Do not build all 5 at once. Choose the task that annoys you most, write down every step, and automate only the steps that always follow the same rule. Measure how much time it saves for 1 week. If the system creates more checking than the original task required, simplify it. The best automation is not the one with the most tools. It is the one you trust enough to keep using. This channel builds practical systems for people running a business on their own. Subscribe if you want step-by-step versions of these workflows using free tools. In the next video, we will build the invoice reminder system from scratch, including the approval step that prevents embarrassing messages.